Her she wanna ride away, Murray. Remy in the handy in the loud is the reason why my vision so blurry. She on it cause a nigga versatile with the style, baby, there ain't no worries. They mad cause I'm living in it now when they girls love it when I talk dirty. Heard it's fun to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome to the Hard Pause Podcast. Your boy Julian Black here with another banger with Quarter Water TV. Thank you guys for coming through. As usual, all the music you hear in the podcast, the links are in the description. Please go give our family some spins on Spotify. We listen to Murray's. I think that's going to be the whatever intro we wind up getting. I'm going to do Murray's. Murray's is going to have to be it because that's been like the go-to.
That's like the staple, yeah. It's like the shit we mainly be playing for real. Like,
yeah.
I meant to ask you too. It's this clip going around like this podcast that's like in the UK, and it's a lady up there. They up there talking about they in the UK they got their own version of soul food. Soul food originally comes from Africa because all versions of black food is basically soul food.
Well, I mean, there's a whole history of the Black American food experience here in the United States.
Soul food has nothing to do with Africa. These people is out their goddamn mind.
So there's a whole history and a long history of black folks' history of food here in the United States. So good luck with that, Goofy. Yo, what's up, Sunday Troublemakers in the building? Megan Park coming in.
Megan.
Salute,
I just don't. I'm getting sick of the tethering. Like when is enough? Y'all. It's like they continually doing this shit too. Like, keep saying shit that we did. They keep saying it come from them. Like, what? What are y'all talking about? when have you ever heard a Caribbean or an African calling their food soul food?
Shit, there's a spot. Yo, shout out to Lumpkin, Georgia. I was on a temporary assignment in Lumpkin, Georgia. There was a soul food spot. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. They have some of the most banging stuff, like traditional, like mac and cheese, fucking greens with the neck bone, which I didn't know. Like some of us, like my mom got into making her greens with turkey instead of the neck bones because the neck bone breaks up. It gets so tender, it falls apart, and there's so too many bones to go through. So a lot of people started switching over to
turkey. Yeah, a lot of people turkey. Yeah, a lot of people use turkey now. Like. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Even with that, like, dog, stop trying to steal our culture. I hate that. Like, that shit is weird. Like, and they keep doing that shit too. Like, it's like they go from one thing. Y'all keep trying to convince us we don't got no culture, but y'all stealing all our shit.
Yo, shout out Bridgeport Realist. What's good, cuz? What's good, cuz?
Salute. Who that? It gotta be somebody. We just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm getting sick of the tethering. That shit is starting to get disgusting. Like for real. Like that shit is getting this is starting to get ridiculous. Like
oh, he said Tank. No, I'm.
Oh, salute, cuz. That's our cousin. Shit.
Okay. Shit.
He family.
Yo, his name Tank too.
Yes, it's like in Bridgeport. That's like it's like 100 niggas named Tank.
Yo, that's how like only people that still call me that. Rest in peace, Jamar used to always call me that Tank.
Yeah,
he used to call me that. Grandpops used to call me that, and then that's why like when someone say that name, I just know they know me. Like they.
Either family or some shit like that.
Yeah, or family or damn near family, because nobody knew I had that nickname really in not in the modern times, not in today. Only West Side Tank in the building.
Yeah, that's a fact too. He the only nigga on the West named Tank. It's like 3 or 4 of them niggas on the East for real. Like,
yeah. And you know,
Tanky from the North then too.
In the neighborhood, they didn't even call me Tank. Like that wasn't even like on the East End.
Yeah, that's a family name.
Yeah, that's a family name. They never called me Tank in the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rest in peace, Benny Gathers. That's another Tank.
Oh man, rest in peace, man.
You know Tank from down Newfield, right?
I can't recall right now. Probably
Yeah.
be able to refresh.
He passed a few years ago and shit.
Yeah, rest in peace, brother. It's been crazy. Like so many people been like, so many people that like are part of like my growing up life are like passing now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know, so we
Getting
lost.
old, nigga.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you start getting older. Like
you start losing people. Yeah,
Rest
that
in
is
peace,
true.
Angie Stone too.
Angie Stone died.
Yeah, today, like I think early this morning or late last night in a car accident. You ain't see that shit? I thought you would have knew
No,
that. Yeah, in the car
nah.
accident. Yeah, they
Rest in
said
peace.
from what I'm hearing, they said a tractor trailer hit her like an 18-wheeler hit her sprinter van, and the sprinter van like flipped like 3 or 4 times and shit.
Yo,
Yeah, rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Angie Stone. That's D'Angelo's ex, right?
Uh-huh.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know about that.
they got a son that be doing music too.
Word?
Yeah,
He come from 2 talented parents.
that's a fact.
Yo, she fresh. She fresh gone. She has like a lot of shit on her calendar she was planning to do.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. That shit is sad, man. It been mad. People, Gene Hackman died. They said it was some mystery with Gene Hackman shit.
And, like immediately when they said that they found the wife, him, and the pet, but they didn't say there's other pets that were there that are alive. That are alive, like the German Shepherd.
That Gene Hackman shit is crazy.
And they're saying that, they tested negative for carbon monoxide already. So it wasn't carbon monoxide. That's what I thought. I said, you got the dog, the wife, the young wife, and the dog. I thought carbon monoxide for sure.
Oh yeah, they go Shake Shakira. That's our cousin too. Yeah, I heard my cousin voice at the
yo.
Salute, cuz. Shakira. Shit.
Yo, shout out Shakira.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's Calm Gamers. Yo, that name is long as hell. Thank you for coming in on Twitch though. It must say Icon Game. Is it Icon?
Yeah, Icon Salmon. I don't know. That shit's long as hell. And the letters is little and they mashed up, so it's hard to.
And I'm old too. But yo, thank you for coming in on Twitch. Yeah. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
you got 2 old dudes. I be forgetting we old. Well, he's still young.
Shit, I'm
he
old.
old,
I'm
but
right
young.
there running full speed at old.
You old, but you young still too.
Yeah, I'm running full speed at old, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That was Jay's brother.
Okay, old Jay's brother. Yo, shout out. Yo, I gotta get you on. I gotta add you on. I was supposed to always play Apex Legends with you. Just to let you know, I'm a scrub. If you play Apex Legends with me, don't be serious about it, because I'm disgusting.
Yo, you say we the same age, nigga.
Say again?
Nah, I'll read the comments. That nigga young, nigga, we the same age. Running full speed at elderly, nigga.
Shit, that's like Pops, man. If he don't shave off his mustache and beard, he look old because his shit is gray. That nigga still look young.
Yeah, I ain't even know Pop shit was great, nigga. I ain't doing shit. My shit started turning gray. I'm just gonna be a gray nigga. That shit is what it is. I ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah,
I'm a little washed now. Shit, we all washed. I ain't gonna front. Like, we all washed up. That's a part of getting old, my nigga.
Yo, getting old is a blessing too, because the opposite of that would be to be dead
at a young age. Nobody wanted. I don't want to die young. That shit is trash.
You want to die old, surrounded by people you love.
Yeah, at least when you die old, at least you got a chance at life. Them niggas that die young,
and you had a chance to make a difference too. You could like that's why one of the reasons I love talking to young people is because I they kind of they kind of refresh my faith in humanity. Some of the young cats I talk to, I got them gray patches.
Dude, the Pat, you and these nigga, them you and these nigga, you is still around here, nigga. You know what's crazy? Not to change the subject, but niggas forgot Pat Ewing told.
He what?
He snitched on some mafia dudes. They had got caught up in some strip club. Yeah, they had got caught up like in some kind of strip club conspiracy thing, and he ended up cooperating with the feds and shit.
Yo.
Yeah.
He's still walking around, man. You know, back in the day, the mob would
Yeah, the mob ain't strong like that no more.
yeah.
Like at least not the Italian mob. I'm pretty sure other mafias, like
Like
the
the
ones that's more
Russian mob
violent. Yeah,
probably
the ones
yeah.
that's more violent and shit.
Yo, for real, for real.
I got yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, shit going crazy, man. People running around here scared, and I'm sitting around sipping water, man. I ain't scared of shit. I don't care what Trump doing. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yo, and here's the thing, like from what I could see, every single move they make, Albanians is gangster.
Oh
Yeah, the
what?
Albanians,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Albanians.
Albanians get busy. Like I ain't going for they almost similar, kind of like as with the violence, like the Russians a little bit. Like they get busy. Like
I
them
mean, they
Eastern
also got the
Europeans,
world.
period. Like get busy. I finally made a Twitch account.
Shoot. But yo, yeah, I forget. I want to start doing more. I want to start doing some more game streams and shit. But I was waiting. I was gonna purchase that other PC to have enough power to be able to use StreamYard for the gaming, so I could like stream it to all platforms like this. But I actually OBS I still can too. So
Shit, in a minute, I'm gonna need your assistance because I'm about to buy a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna need like, you know what I mean, some
how
assistance
old
on
this
what to
course?
get, like, you know what I'm saying, for like my audio and my visual shit. I'm about to
Yeah.
get a camera, about to get a PC, I'm about to get all that shit.
You all set too, because no matter what you get, you got a mic that could do both. It's an XLR and a USB,
True,
so
true.
you could fuck with whatever you want.
I want one of them boards though, like one of them sound shits, like you got.
Yeah, I got the Go XLR, but then I also have the Rode Podcaster Pro. Oh, Sauce has this one too, the Rode.
Yeah,
Sauce got the
I
Rode.
heard. I say a lot of people got that road.
Yo, I seen it on there.
Yeah, but I'm
Stream
about to
will
pick up
go
a
on.
bunch of shit. Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
about to start going crazy.
yo, Megan's 35. He got you by a decade. Well,
Oh
not
yeah. I'm 40. I'll be 44 next week.
Yo, that's right. You got your birthday coming up. That shit was on my
Mm-hmm.
calendar. And shit. That's one thing I do, man. And I did that since I got older. All the people I care about, I put your birthdays in my phone. I always
That's
put
good
it in the
because
phone.
I'm kind of good with numbers when it comes to shit like
Yeah,
that. Like I'm
I'm
kind of good with
horrible.
that shit.
I'm horrible, and I got all these kids too. I'm surprised I remember their birthdays, and I still mix some of them up a little bit.
You know what's crazy? You know what's easy with my kids though? What made it easier for me? My birthday March 11th, right? My son birthday April 1st, and my daughter birthday May 1st.
Oh wow!
So I don't really gotta do too much mathematics when it comes to my kids type shit.
If you're gonna stream games, get into these new Asian games. They taking over. Oh, which Asian games? It's Smex. Yo, what's up? Yo. All right. Yo, I'm gonna hit you. I gotta hit you with a follow on Twitch too, Smex.
Yeah, it is a bunch of them shits. It's this one called Stifu. I forgot that you play, and every time you die, you get older.
Okay,
my son put me onto that shit. Like,
and eventually you're gonna die.
Yeah. Eventually you die. Like unless you beat it, like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But every time you die, you get older and shit.
Yeah, I'm locked out of my Rockstar account because I used to do GTA RP, and I'm locked out of my Rockstar account on Yeah, I'm coming to grab you on there now to hit you with a follow on there on Twitch too, Smacks.
To download it to get with the homies. That's a PC game. Which one? Stifu? Nah, I think Stifu is on that shit is on. I played on the Xbox. Wukong, Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah, I never heard of none of them shits.
Yeah, what the hell is I'm doing here? I'm struggling. I am struggling over here.
Stifu, Stifu. STIFU.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab you later. Smax. I'm having trouble getting Twitch up and running. I'm struggling over this bitch. But yeah, I'm affiliate over on Twitch. I thought about doing a Hard Pause Podcast Twitch channel too, because we could stream to that.
Shit, why not? Shit, I'm I'm on vacation after this week for 2 weeks.
Shoot,
We could do some streams during the week if you get free, like any of them days. Like,
yeah, going to DC, it'd be a struggle, but I might hit the boss up. I might take some extra days off so I could at least take a day and we could just fuck around. And it's showing that one follow. Use my new follow, Smacks. Hold up. Yeah, I'm over here struggling. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do when I get off here today. I'll I hit the boss up, try to take some extra time so we could just fuck around and do some streams during the week.
He's getting a contact high. I can't remember. I'm about to jump on the Blackout 6 now. Yeah, I got that too. I don't ever be playing it for some reason. I don't know what's up, like, but you a PlayStation nigga, man.
Yeah. Well, the Call of Duties are good because they're cross-platform. You can play with.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. That's true. I think Xbox own Call of Duty now, right?
Possibly.
I think so. I think they had bought it like a few years ago.
I got you back with that follow, Smack. Hold up, I'm gonna hit you with a
It's crossplay. Yeah, I got it. Seafood. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I hit you with I gifted you a sub to my channel. You don't have to watch no commercials.
Whew. Commercials be driving me nutty, man.
Yeah, yo, and you know what's cool? What's cool about Twitch? If you get enough people watching a commercial, they actually pay you ad revenue. That's why you can't get away with playing copyright music on Twitch.
Yeah, you used to be. They used to be able to do all kind of shit on Twitch at first. YouTube too, though. Before they started doing the commercials, they used to be loose on YouTube.
Yeah, once a platform pays you ad revenue, you got it. You can't play copyright. Like,
yeah, because
that's the rights to use the music. Yeah,
facts. Yeah.
That's why we exclusively play family music, and a few times we ventured outside of that, we wound up getting copyright.
Facts. Play anything that got anything to do with the major establishment, you are getting a copyright. You might not get a strike, but you're gonna get a claim.
Now, what I want to do one of these days, if we get it popping enough, just pay the publishing companies so we have the rights to play whatever the fuck we want, like a radio station.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a company that does that too. Yeah. That does that. They give you like the licensing.
Yeah. I know that even in it, and it's so crazy. Even in the like, if you have a jukebox, there's a cat that I knew that owned a bar, and he had a jukebox that played music off of Spotify. They try to come in and shake him down for dough, so he could like, and he was like, "Yo," and he just told him, he said, "All right, I'm not playing Spotify in my club no more." They try to take, he had to pay like $3,000 for a year worth of rights or some crazy shit. It's like, fuck you, I don't even like that music.
Internet shit. Now I'm looking up. That bent up nigga, the dude that be bent up with his body bent up. Like, I can't get it. I can't watch that ratchet shit. I can't. I try. I can't. Like, even I can't stomach it. I don't like the cackling. Like, I can't. Like, it's a bunch of like the ratchet TV with the chicks fighting and shit all day. I can't do it. Like, I never really been a fan of watching women fight. Like, for some reason,
I can't stand it. I wake up angry if I hear like cackling. Like, I just like, sometimes I would fall asleep and my YouTube channel would go into girls arguing on a whatever podcast or even Fresh and Fit. And I wake up like, I just turn that shit off.
Yeah, that shit drives me crazy. I can't, like, that shit drives me crazy for some
like,
reason.
control your bitches, sir.
And I never been a fan. Like, I never like watching women fight. I just don't like it for some reason.
Now, I remember as a kid, when we was living in Pequannock, there was two girls that was high school, and they got into a fight in front of that grade school that I used to go to. I forgot what the name was. It Roosevelt? I can't remember the name of the school around the corner from Pequannock.
Yeah, that's Roosevelt.
They got into a fight, and they ripped their shirts off. It was my first time seeing some titties. And they was just flopping, and it wasn't exciting titties because it was a violent excursion.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even be like, even when I was young, seeing like women fighting and titties pop out, that shit ain't like, that's not like a good titty. Like,
no, it's not a good titty experience.
Yeah, it's not at all. Like, that's a bad titty. I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing women act like that. It's not attractive to me. Like,
yo. But you know what's funny is, like, I always tell people this the same thing. I said everybody love titties, even gay dudes love titties, and the reason why I say that is because they, like, as a baby, they sustenance, they're food.
Yeah.
If you got breastfed, so titties is not only just supposed to be something sensual or sexual for the dude. It's supposed to be like sustenance. That's like when
I don't like to see the titties pop out. I mean, if the titty pop out, you know I'ma look, like, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't really ain't nothing wrong with a violent titty.
Yo, to segue across what Bridgeport said, yo, I watched a thing on the internet where a chick was crushing beer cans with her titty.
Yeah, I'm not that type shit. Like, that's too aggressive.
That's too aggressive.
I don't like aggressive titties. Like, I like soft. Like,
we gotta coin that word, aggressive titties.
Yeah, aggressive titties. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the aggressive titty. Aggressive titties is funny. Yeah, violent titties is funny too. Like, yeah, I'm cool. Like,
for sure. Let me hit you, yo, Iscom Gamer. Hold on, let me hit you with a
That titty was dead, man.
I'm gonna hit you with a gifted sub too.
Yeah, but did they have? Did you? So, bro, did you look at the Epstein list?
I didn't even look at it because everyone I saw that was popping it out, it was all redacted.
Yeah,
it didn't seem like it was worth it.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about nobody being on it. I know I seen something where they were saying Jay-Z wasn't on it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
That's the only thing I seen. Like, so I don't know, like, what's on that shit. But if the whole shit is redacted, what's the point of putting it out? Like, I'm confused.
Well, there's a lot of shit that the FBI was supposed to release.
I want to know who on that joint. Facts. I definitely want to know who. I want to see who on that Diddy shit too. On them Diddy tapes. I definitely want to see who on them Diddy tapes. And you know, it's some wild and bestiality, wild, crazy shit going on them Diddy tapes. Believe that.
Hold on, let's look at liberal.
Just of documents regarding it.
This liberal hive mind talking about the Epstein joint. Shout out to liberal.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant. Yesterday was the first batch of releases, and it turned out to be quite the spectacle. And of course, what followed was a wave of criticism and disappointment. A lot of people are saying the Epstein files that dropped are a big fat nothing burger, and that the whole thing was kind of a spectacle, which I have to admit there is some truth to. The optics of having libs of TikTok smiling from ear to ear holding up the binder,
that's what
well, it's not exactly my personal cup of tea. And based on what I've been able to research, what I've been able to gather so far, the other point of criticism, that this document drop was pretty much a nothing burger and contained nothing new and was mostly redacted. Again, a point of frustration that I share and that I kind of agree with. But while people have signaled their outrage and emotions are high, I'm not ready to doom and gloom just yet. I'm still giving this administration the benefit of the doubt and hoping that they actually intend on doing the right thing. It just seems as though their hands might be in a way tied, as a massive scandal is now unfolding, which raises serious concerns about transparency and accountability for the intelligence agencies. In other words, a lot of this could possibly be attributed to the New York.
Did that mean nobody on it? He just gonna do a bunch of babbling. Ain't nobody on that shit. He
yeah, It was.
Ain't nobody on that shit.
There's a list. He played one where they rolled through the list. It's all redacted.
Yeah, put it to the list. I want to see it on the big. Click it.
The whole thing was a betrayal of the MAGA base, and that all these conservative ex-journalists and influencers were duped by the White House and made to look like fools. I guess the point that I'm making is I don't have enough information so far to really make up my mind as to what happened here. We know the Phase 1 drop was a disaster. What I mean by that,
God bless Trump. God bless America. God bless his administration.
What's the point of putting out paper with black shit on it?
Information. Again, I don't know what of this is new, but I know that there's a lot more evidence that's being secretly held.
Oh, these people be playing some wild games. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna front. What kind of games is this? Like, you can take it down now. Ain't shit up there. Like,
and well, now
you can take the whole video down. Like, that shit's stupid. Like, what, nigga? Y'all ain't what? So that mean everybody on it then.
You know what I'm saying? I might be.
It's safe to assume everybody on that shit. Now I'm talking about everybody in political power. Yeah, wasn't like Diddy part. You had to. That's a fact.
You had to pay to get on that.
You probably had to have a different kind of money too. Like, so it's all the people that's in power probably on that Epstein list. Like, but even the Diddy shit too though, because you notice they ain't putting that Diddy list out neither.
Yo, Epstein had a photo of a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress. This nigga was the president of the United States, and Epstein was like clowning him and trolling him like that. So Epstein has some power.
My nigga, I never heard about Epstein until that shit came out. Never heard about him. That's why I be telling people, y'all running around here scared of these people that you know, nigga. It's the niggas in the background getting all the money. Like it ain't these dudes that by the time we hear about these people, it's too late. For real. Like I never heard of who the fuck was Bernie Madoff before he got caught stealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas be running around here scared. You scared for nothing. Ain't nothing to be scared of, man. We done been through the worst. Man, I done been through Reagan, shitty president. But the first Bush, shitty. The second Bush, shitty. Bill Clinton, they act like he was good, but he ain't do nothing but lock a bunch of niggas up, so he was shitty too. Barack came in and made the whole country just weird, so he was definitely shitty. like what is we talking about? We never really had no good president for real in my lifetime. Who was good?
Oh, Bernie Madoff is dead. I didn't realize he died.
Yeah, he died in jail.
Yeah, 2021 at 82 years old.
Yeah, he been died. I remember when he died. He fucked his whole family legacy up though. Like his family, anybody with that last name, you had to change your name.
He said he's the largest mastermind of the largest Ponzi scheme in history.
Ever. 65 billion.
65 billion.
Mm-hmm. 65 Bs. My nigga. It come a time like I told somebody I wouldn't want no more than $100 million.
What's your rationale behind only having 100?
Because like what
millions probably stash, yeah.
What am I gonna do with that shit? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like it come to a point where you got money and it come to a point. There's such thing as having too much money.
Yo, that's one of the things that Pablo Escobar ran into. They had so much money that it would dry rot and the rats were eating it.
Yeah, it's everybody had that problem. Even in Scarface, if you watch Autumn, always that's how Scarface ended up going to jail because he couldn't. He was trying to launder his money and he didn't want to pay extra. They kept trying to tax him on laundering his money. So he went to go through somebody that was cheaper, and that would end up being the feds. Like that's how he ended up getting locked up. and getting in that jam with Sosa, like in the movie Scarface.
And that's how they got what do you call it? Al Capone, tax evasion. They couldn't
everybody get like that. It's such thing as having too much money, dog. Like I don't like. First of all, you know why I say 100 mil? Because 100 mil is enough money where you could do what you want to do, but 100 mil ain't enough money for the government to be on your head. Like, cause when you start getting into them billions, nigga, the government watching you, nigga. I don't care who you is.
Where you getting into like the gross, you making
the billions,
gross national product of a first world
country, right? If you once you start making billions and shit, it's too much money. This is cash. Imagine these new wire money. That's the niggas with all the money. Them niggas with the billions ain't got no cash. Yep. You ain't never said all them niggas with the billions. You don't see them holding no money. They probably ain't home. Jay-Z and them niggas probably ain't touched money in years. For real.
One billionaire explained. He said, as a billionaire, you live on credit.
Yeah.
You take credit out, and they can't tax credit. That's why they say the billionaires don't pay money. They pay taxes on their shit. Because they even said like a good 40-something% of the money that the trillions of dollars America get come from the top 1%. The rest of it is us. Yeah. They swiping it from us. They don't barely get anything from tariffs anymore. Where it used to be like 90% of the Fed's money came from tariffs. Your boy Patrick Bet-David was breaking it down, the history.
They need to start tariffing shit.
Yeah, they
it's like I said, even some of that shit Trump was saying about how we got a bunch of Mercedes and BMWs around here, but y'all ain't got our shit over there though.
Mm-hmm.
Like there needs to be some equality in these allies too. Like y'all, it's like y'all just using us for like an economic base to just, you know what I'm saying, ain't put nothing back into the shit. It don't work like that. We can't keep doing that shit. That's why we in so much debt too. We trying to help we can't help everybody, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Can't help everybody, man. We gotta help ourselves. Then we get back to a point we probably can help everybody then. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And we need to be like you're saying, they need to be more realistic with what America can and can't do. And it also we need to look out for here. We need to look out for home.
Facts.
And we spent all those billions of dollars overseas doing goofy shit, paying for like urinals in a female bathroom in the Amazon forest. We was paying for weird shit.
We is paying for transsexuals to go see the opera and all that dumbass shit. Like, nigga, what is y'all doing? Like, y'all weird. Like, and then y'all make the excuses that's made for this weird shit is crazy. Like, man, get off that weird shit. And I know a lot of that shit probably ain't going to what they saying it's going to. It's just going to somebody's pocket. That's why
definitely
the excuse is weird. Like, that's why it look weird like that, because there ain't nobody getting that shit. This shit is going to somebody's pocket.
So definitely, even where they brought everybody back to work. So they drug my black ass back into the office, and it doesn't make me any more efficient. It just adds hours to my day. So now we have extra hours due to the extended workload, and then we got duty officer on the weekend. So instead of me having to work my normal 10 to 11 hours a day, now I have 40 minutes on the front end, an hour and a half to 2 hours on the back end. So it just add extra time to my day. Don't make me any more efficient, but I understand why.
Yeah.
I understand why they drug us all back in.
Because there's some people that ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
So they got to make sure everybody shit that just is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel it though. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be home, but it be like when this is taxpayer dollars, it'd be like, all right, nigga, now we gotta make sure motherfuckers is doing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Elon sent an email out where everybody like telling every federal employee to tell what they did the previous week.
Yeah,
I was like, easy for me. I was off. I ain't do shit that previous week.
But you gotta think, cause you know how that shit is, cause every job is like that. It's always motherfuckers getting around that ain't doing shit. They just come to work every day and literally don't do nothing. You stealing money, but it's like that everywhere. But you can't do that when it come to taxpayer money. Like,
oh, for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Like, cause this is the people paying for that shit. Like, while you sitting around doing nothing, this ain't like you at Walmart not doing nothing, and you know what I'm saying? It's corporate money. This is taxpayer money.
And honestly, I was like, and what people aren't really recognizing, somebody broke it down. That liberal hive mind brother did it. Every president prior to Trump promised to do what he's doing right now. They promised to review and make the government more efficient. They promised to do what he's doing right now. Most of the people get upset about it because it's him. For some reason, I don't understand what the hatred is for this nigga. He could. That's why I said he could literally be on national TV saving the life of a toddler with CPR, and they complain about the look on his face when he did it.
I figured it out. I figured out what it is.
What is
that? The programming that a lot of them big news stations and they the Democratic shills, the programming that they got over certain people is diabolical, nigga. Cause they don't give a fuck what they hear. They just they take everything them people say and they take it as fact. They will not go do no research on the shit or none of that shit. And then all that scare, this the shit that be confusing me. All that scare tactic shit they do that they say, oh, this is gonna happen. Then when it don't happen, nobody don't think like, damn, these people just be lying.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like nobody don't think like, damn, they said this was gonna happen, it didn't happen. So now what? Like dog, like enough is enough, my nigga. I don't know, like, but man, they just said Donald Trump gonna get rid of Black History Month, which is the dumbest shit ever. Cause you can't get rid of Black History Month because that ain't no holiday, nigga. The people decide if it's Black History Month.
This Congress would have to get rid of it. It's a law.
But you can't get rid of nothing that ain't no holiday. How the fuck you going? What? You can't get rid of that.
Well, it's legislature. You can't get rid of it, but it would take an act of Congress too. It wouldn't.
But what do you mean? Even the act of Congress to get rid of what, brother? This is what I'm trying to get. This is what I'm trying to figure out. It's not a holiday. You got to work during Black History Month. It's nothing. It's just some shit that the people celebrate. That's like saying the government can get rid of Valentine's Day. No, you can't. No, you can't. That's what the people decide on. It's not a holiday or nothing. The government has nothing to do with Black History Month. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's not a holiday. You don't get shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's not no holiday. Like the people decided to celebrate Black History Month. That's just what it is. Like
as they were pumping up over and over again. Kamala said it a bunch of times. The Trump abortion ban, the Trump abortion ban, the Trump abortion ban. Trigger words to make women panic that your reproductive rights are in jeopardy. He never banned abortion. He doesn't have any intention of banning abortion. He doesn't have the authority to ban it now. The power's within the states, not with the federal government. Roe versus Wade just removed it from the federal to the state. No state has banned abortion yet.
These people just be lying, and my whole thing is the people that be supporting them, y'all don't double back and be like, damn, these people just be lying. Y'all don't like even I give you another one outside of the abortion ban. Remember they said what happened to the price gouging? It's like soon as that bitch lost, everybody just stopped saying price gouging. What happened to that?
What was going on with the price gouging again?
They were saying that the inflation was being caused by price gouging. That's what she was running on. It was price gouging.
Greed.
Yeah. What happened to that? All right, so when she lost, they just stopped talking about it. Like they do that a lot, son. They be doing that a lot. I don't understand how, and it's like nobody don't see it. It's like they be playing these Jedi mind tricks, and when they'll talk about something. So what happened to this Nazi fascist talk? They don't even say that no more. What happened?
Well, they still calling them a Russian plant and a Nazi, which is weird because Russia and the Nazis are mortal enemies. Russia is the one that defeated Hitler.
Yeah, that don't even make no sense.
That's
why I'm saying these people so dumb. That's why I don't man, dog. Them people so stupid it don't make no sense. Joy and Reed, you get fired, right? You get fired, you crying. But everybody knew you was about to get fired. Your ratings was in the tank. Nobody likes you, lady. You call she said foundational Black Americans asking for tangibles is Russian bots and misinformation.
Oh, that's what her stance on it was?
Yeah.
Wow. And she's
not. That's why you notice a lot of niggas don't fuck with her at all. Like,
where's she from originally?
The Congo.
Okay. I didn't know that. I think you the one that told me that she was.
Yeah, you got all them people on TV. They either buck broken, you know what I'm saying, or they not from here. Like, you know what I'm saying? All them people is like that you see on TV. That's how when they be talking that weird shit. Did you know how they be talking? Like, even when they be talking, because a lot of times we be standing on business and somebody just come out the woodwork with some gender divide shit. Oh, black women and men both getting shitted on. Ain't no difference. Like, stop trying to separate us and all that dumb shit. Like,
I think he better pick Kamala, but I for sure think he racist and not just against blacks.
Who?
I think he a better pick than Kamala,
but I for sure think he racist against. Man, see that's a slippery slope. All of them racist. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? if you want to go down that, shit's an old white man. They all racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't man, Joe. To me, I don't care what nobody say. Joe Biden was the most racist president we had in our lifetime. He spent half his life locking niggas up. Then turned around and said niggas. They all racist. So you try to go with the ones that's less, you feel what I'm saying? Less vitriolic. Like, see, the thing I don't like about the Democrats is this. They be doing like stone cold racist shit to us, but then smile in our face and be and like do little slippery shit that make you, like, normally in the street you'll slap somebody's head off for playing like that. But they be doing that, like doing little slimy shit, like letting all these immigrants in the country, then throwing them on top of us, then giving us all this money, then telling us we should fight for them too. Like, make it make sense. Like,
it's a Kamala too. She locked hella niggas.
Exactly, lock hella niggas up. The Democrats, that's what they known for, locking niggas up, for real. When you get into
the devil, we know. See, but you know what's funny is that, like, I actually explained it to one of my homegirls. She was telling me the things that she saw about Trump that made her believe that he was racist.
Mm-hmm.
But Trump moves in a different way. So if he is this white supremacist in chief, he's too tight, and it's too tight with some black folks. Like, a white supremacist won't be tight with any niggas. They be
cap.
like,
nah, that's cap. That's how they play Myron. See, they changed the rules on niggas. See, that's why you got to get hip to the new shit. You got to pay attention to the new movements. Because Nick Fuentes is a white supremacist. How he cool with Myron Gaines?
Myron ain't really black. Like, he not black like us. He ain't black.
But to Nick Fuentes, he a nigga. What you mean?
That's true.
So now let's do the psychology of that. How could Mike Myron Gaines and a bunch of other, it'd be a bunch of Somalians, it'd be a bunch of them immigrants be in rooms with white supremacists chummying it up.
But they
Nigerians sometimes. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying the white supremacists done changed they changed their stance up. Before it was just all white people and fuck everybody else, but now they'll be chummy with some of them. They'll use them as tools. They've been using them.
Mm-hmm.
Why you think when we fighting for reparations, it's always one weird ass nigga come out of nowhere? We don't need no reparations. And then you check the nigga background. The nigga ain't from here. His parents is from somewhere else. That's they be using them niggas.
He wouldn't be eligible for it anyway.
Look, a white supremacist would go, what I'm saying ain't racist. Look, Myron said it too. He's black.
You know, they always
using them niggas.
Friends.
Yeah, they be using them niggas.
You know, they always gotta say I have black friends.
Yeah, they be using them niggas. And the crazy shit is when they tell you they got a black friend. Yeah, they got a black friend, but he not American though. So he probably be going along with all that goofy shit when they be saying the race jokes and all, they be going on he in with that shit. Cause he don't feel nothing to it. Like, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He feel like they ain't talking about him.
Okay.
Yeah, but they trust me. They be hanging around. The white supremacists be around other people that's melanated. They just ain't American. They won't be around no American blacks, but they'll be around even some American blacks. So look at Herschel Walker.
Yeah, there was He was rolling. He was running for office was at one point.
Larry
too, right?
Elder. You could we got some coons, but see our coons, we be calling ours out though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We call ours out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jesse Lee Peterson and shit like that. That nigga was born on a plantation.
I don't.
Was born on a plantation. Jesse Lee Peterson is one of the funniest niggas on earth. That nigga is hilarious.
I find that dude hilarious.
He is one of the funniest niggas on earth to me. I don't care what nobody. He's funny, but that's what I'm saying. You don't take him serious though.
Yo, Pops can't stand that motherfucker.
I get it. Because Pops ain't taking none of that shit for play. But see, the thing, but that's what I'm saying. The thing with our coons is, right, our coons, we clown them. And we don't take them serious. We clown them. But see, the difference with their coons is they don't check them, and then their coons get in the office and become president and vice president. Like Kamala's a coon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the dangerous shit.
Don't have no
our
real
coons, we had knock them down. If they even play like that. Like, say, like they one of them niggas try to run. Nigga, what? Ain't nobody. What? They wouldn't even let them. The white people wouldn't even let them run for president for real, our coons, because we don't respect them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit is what it is.
Right. Yo, so I had this other thing I wanted to bring up too. You watched Alba and Preach before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they haven't been showing up on my recommended list. For some reason, this video showed up on my recommended. And the title of the video was "Father of the Year Smacks Son's Bully." Now they start out with a little girl wilding out at a store. Hold on, let me move this joint in. Little girl wilding out at a store. Let's hold on. Let me turn this down. Let's hit play on this hoe.
I gotta do that.
She's trying to grab a little girl. Okay.
Did you
hear what?
So the little girl.
I don't like, but yo, one thing I don't really got no kind of patience for no badass kids. I don't like no badass kids. Dog.
Here's my issue with some of these badass kids. Man. That behavior didn't just start overnight. They let her get away with shit
forever,
time again. Never spanked that ass. And in some states, it's actually against the law to spank your kids.
Shit, most states.
The Commonwealth of Virginia, corporal punishment is legal. You just can't put bruises on a motherfucker. You could whoop their ass if they not doing what they supposed to do, and you could articulate it. You can articulate that ass whooping on your child in the state of Virginia. We found that out the hard way.
Right, that shit crazy, man.
You know, so y'all need to move on to the Virginians for lovers.
They let her do that.
I don't like no badass.
Did you hear that in the background?
The girl, the lady in the background. Let her do that. Let her just go. She's expressing her truth.
What?
She's expressing herself.
There was somebody saying, "Let her do that." That's not my kid. That's not your child. Let her do that. Ooh, come back, Preach. We need you to come back. There's more.
Because you sitting up here with an Ethiopian and a Haitian, you know they got their asses mopped when they were kids.
It ain't no difference that we did too. It's just the error. Like, it's just the error. It ain't even culture. We got our ass whooped too.
I would have fucked my kid up, bro. I would have grabbed her by her
Preach. Preach just lost his mind. Preach is like, what? Well, look at that. Look at his face.
What I assume is a Caucasian lady in the back saying, "Don't yell at her."
Don't yell at her.
Okay.
Safe space, motherfucker. Don't record her. Oh, this bitch is throwing. Now she's making she's breaking bottles and making
This is what
unsafe.
This is one of those few times that you could honestly say this phrase, and I hate saying it, but it's true. Your kids.
Yeah, fuck
other
them
people's
kids.
kids.
I knew he was gonna
This
say
is one of those times.
Say again.
I knew he was gonna say fuck them kids.
Yo, and my thing is too, man. In my life, I've been in a handful of situations where I had to whoop somebody else's kid. Kid wasn't mine, and the motherfucker told me, what did the kid tell me? Fuck you. And I beat that little motherfucker like it was my kid. And then their mom was there who don't spank. She didn't say shit.
Yeah, because she probably wishing she would have been whooping his ass.
No, it was actually a little girl too.
Yeah, I can't see you different than me. I ain't with that. Like, I can't beat my kids. I ain't with that beating kids shit. But if I see a kid acting like that, you just gonna stay the fuck away from me. Like, that's how that's gonna
here's
go.
the deal. You ain't with the beating kid shit because your kids ain't never been in a situation where they needed to be spanked. And also I'm a believer. Like, spanking can't be the go-to all the fucking time.
That shit don't even work. I don't think even if my kids getting some kind of shit like that, I still ain't. It don't work.
If your kids was in a situation where they were assaulting you,
they just assaulting me,
you not gonna hit them. You gonna hit their ass back.
My kids have never assault me ever.
No, I know that, but there's kids that do that.
That's your fault, though. That's your fault.
You let it get that.
Yeah,
far.
like what? How does it even? What? I can't even fathom that. That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, I couldn't fathom it either. None of my kids have never done that to me. Maybe when
that's
they were
what I'm
little,
saying. That's your fault. When they babies, that don't even. You let that slide. You let them know that ain't what it. But you feel what I'm saying?
I tell them no. But when my kids and only one or two of them did this, but they were slapping the shit out of people. I slapped the little niggas back.
You know what I'm saying? The crazy shit. I never had to. I was non-violent around. I don't like arguing around my kids. None of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Me neither. And it's been a rare. It's like I could count on one hand how many times I said, well, my younger kids, they never been spanked by me at all. But yeah, I got. But I understand.
I don't even play that shit. Like, I'd rather just talk. I'd rather just take all your shit from you. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather do that. That shit is way more brain fucking. All that you love from you. That's how I do that.
And that can work, but there's some circumstances they get into where you just gotta kind of. And I always
that really be just you though, for real, because that be you mad at them for real.
Well, no, I won't spank if it's like. Here's what I do. I set parameters. I set limitations. If we're gonna do a spanking, it's because everything else didn't work. We talked. We took shit away. We did shit. There's certain circumstances where your kid needs to know. There's no questioning. There's no going back and forth. They got to kind of know what kids plays.
I got a question when you're done.
Go ahead.
All right. So after you tried everything right and that didn't work, and then you spank them, did the spanking work?
What matters and that's the spanking. I call it the foundational ass whooping that you threaten them with for the rest of their life. If they dumb, they'll need more of them. If they smart, they'll either become a very good liar or stop doing dumb shit.
But I'm saying in your experience, like from you doing it, like I'm asking you, this is just a personal anecdotal question.
My daughters never really needed to be like spanked a lot. I was fucked up a lot.
Yeah, our situation, we grew up in a different era though. Yeah. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas was getting their ass Niggas was getting their ass whooped back in the day.
Daughters wasn't dumb. They like if it came down to a circumstance where I had no choice and I discipline, it was different. Like I'll tell you offline, I'll tell you the circumstance, but
yeah, I could never. I don't. Yeah, one thing with me, like I couldn't. Just me being me, I can't. Cause first of all, nigga, I was terrible. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So how beat my kids for some little shit, like nigga.
I'm not talking about like running around whooping the little nigga's ass for damn near no reason.
No, I know you ain't, but no matter what you saying it is, it couldn't have been no shit like I was doing.
This little bitch in here, she would have got her ass fucked up.
Nobody in our family don't act like that though. That's some crazy shit. You'll get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about for me, like I'm saying, when I look at shit like shit I did when I was younger, I can't. What the fuck my kids gonna do unless you do something worse than I did? I can't even think consider beating. I did all kind of shit when I was little.
Yo, I gotta shout out Auburn and Preach, man, because they still shooting this shit in that same room with that squeaky ass floor. The squeaky ass floor.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, they leave it there. They leave it there on purpose. Yeah. People was complaining about it. Nah, it's part of the show now. Mm-hmm. The floor is the characters.
For like the first 2 years, them nigga Abba was wearing the same clothes every 2-3 days for real.
Because they was filming it all in the same spot. Yeah, same frame. All right, hold on. Let's look a little more like
strong. That because of that, nobody ever wanted me involved with somebody else's kid.
Where's the parents?
Parents, who knows? The kid could have ran away. You know what the truth is? You know what the truth is? The parents are not always there to watch their kids. That's why when I was growing up, everybody knew the kids around their neighborhood. So if you fucked up, mom was gonna find out. Somebody's parent was gonna see it. Somebody's kid was gonna report to their parent. That was gonna report it to your parent. But nowadays,
yo, why this nigga look like he looked like an Elliot. Don't he look like Elliot?
Yeah, he do a little bit. He do.
He look like he could be like,
but you see, even what he talking about, right? That's how I know that's an error thing. That ain't even a thing. Like the neighborhoods, because even back in our day, nigga, catch you somebody that knew your mom, you'll get your ass.
Oh, they had permission to whoop your ass. Yeah. And the projects, my mom had a friend. We were in Bequonic, right? We lived in I don't know what the building was. The building on the left. They had the big ass building on the right. She had a friend that lived on the third floor, and she would look out the window, and she would catch me doing fuck shit, like running around there writing cuss words with charcoal on. And my mom caught me and walked up on me, and I was writing a big ass. She caught me as I was finishing my last S. You know what she said to me? She said, she looked at me, looked at it. And I tried to spit on it and like rub it out with there was no way I was gonna move that charcoal. And she's like, I better not ever catch you saying that shit. And her friend was in the window laughing. She said, you catch him, you whoop his ass now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, it's not my child, I can't do nothing. Nah, somebody should have dropped that kid. Yes. While she's over here throwing bottles, causing all this kinds of damage, somebody should have just smacked her upside her head.
Pause it real quick. Let me say something. I'm about to shake the table.
Go ahead.
You see how that little girl acting? That's why a lot of these women is fucked up right now for shit just like that. Motherfuckers just letting them act unruly out. That's why if you notice when you see them, women is the only people that you see get arrested, right? They'll get arrested, they'll be getting arrested. Police that have them handcuffed, they'll swing their arm, take their arm out the cop's arms and swing on the police. The men don't do. Well, they'll override a man for doing that shit, but you'll see women do that shit all the time because they be just reckless, and that's from growing up like that too.
Not have no accountability for behavior.
No accountability for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, one of my boys, he was a state trooper in Vermont and shit. And he said he was working. He was in not the call center at the police station, and he was chilling. And all of a sudden, this girl came flying through the door, slid across. This big ass 6 foot something trooper threw her ass inside. Right? And they was like, "Yo, what are you doing? Calm down." Then they paused. He had scratches down his whole face.
They be wildin'.
It was all fucked up from his forehead, across his eyes. His lips was split. He was scratched all up on his neck, deep gouges. She kept slipping her cuffs, and he couldn't get them on her. So what he had to do is he had to pin her down, loop the cuffs through each other, and clamp them down to where they were damn near cutting her circulation off to get her to stop slipping them.
He be wilding. I seen it plenty of times. I seen that shit plenty of time. I seen plenty of time women just wild out on police, like be like, damn, with no. I be like, Jesus Christ,
scars like deep gouges down his face. They were like, yo,
like,
God,
that was a nigga. They'd have pounded that nigga, man. I'd be like, that was a man. They'd have beat that nigga into the ground.
And she was still fighting. As he brought her in, she was still fighting.
Yeah, they be going crazy because that's how they grew up. That little girl got an anger issue, and if nobody don't check it, she gonna stay like that all her life.
Yeah, violent ass woman.
Mm-hmm.
You can't touch her. You can't touch a kid, especially if it's not your kid. I can't smack her upside the head. Especially if they have it on camera. I'm a dude. I smack the girl. Then I'm gonna be in trouble for trying to discipline a kid.
You can restrain her.
Sure.
In other countries,
even that.
In other countries,
kids, you never see kids acting crazy.
Oh, hell no.
100%. But
and you know what?
Yo, I got a quick story. When I was in the Army, we worked at the Iguana House where we were in Cuba for the enemy combatants coming in. We had some juveniles and shit. Now we had 3 boys in there, and they all were from, I think they were all from Iraq. But Iraq or no, Afghanistan. They were all from Afghanistan. Yo, those little niggas were militantly respectful of anyone with gray hair or elder person that came in. We had this, his name was Haleli. He was an interpreter. He speaks Pashto or Pashto, Urdu, whatever their fucking native tongue was. He would come in, those kids would lock it up like soldiers. Like put their head, like stand at parade rush and look down and yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. They locked it up. And slowly but surely they became disrespectful ass Americans being around us.
That's funny as hell. That's why certain countries they be controlling the internet because of the influence. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, someone pointed that out, like even in Afghanistan, like when they took over, right? We spent 20 years there, right? We put females in charge of shit. Like they had a lady chief of police. Then once we left, she tried to show up to work. The Taliban said, no. You
that shit is over. Yeah, that shit is over.
I said what they needed to do, all the feminist chicks that they trained in Afghanistan, they needed to pack the motherfuckers onto a plane and take them here because that shit's not going to float over there. That feminism and that women empowerment shit and
shit ain't
it's not gonna work. You got to come over here. This is the Mecca. We the gay Mecca. We the feminist Mecca. Our ladies are more powerful than any other woman in any other part of the world. They got more rights than any other woman in any other part of the world. Outside of you, I think the UK they match us too. The UK is just as liberal.
Yeah.
But
the whole Western world, like that's where all the women got the most power, period.
Yeah, they needed to pack all those Afghani chicks up and bring their ass right here. Because they weren't going to be able to hold the power. We put them in power while we were there, but if we're not there to keep them in power, once the Taliban took over, it was a wrap.
Yeah, they gonna just boot them out and send them back to doing whatever they had the women doing over there.
Yeah. Very, very funny. Very funny. Oh, you run what? No. We'll talk to you later. Go home. I'll ask your husband if I need something. I'll talk to your husband.
That would have been a great.
Yeah. Now we're in this country. Okay.
Yes.
And in this country, I can't touch a kid. I can't even talk wrong with a kid because those parents are so entitled. And I say because my girl. I say because my sister, she works in a school. She's a teacher.
Yeah.
And they can't say shit to the kids. The parents, they take the side of the kids, even when the kids do some blatant shit. We call the parents, and the parents are like, man, they taking the side of their kid, even though their kids are being erratic, crazy,
violent.
That kid was throwing. I can't touch the kid. I can't look at the kid. I can't talk to the kid, or I'm gonna get in trouble. If she touches the
That's why when people use the excuse, like a lot of times when these kids be running around acting crazy, man, 90% of the time it's a parenting issue, man. You know how motherfucker, I try nigga. A lot of times you let that little nigga just run around doing what he wanted to do. Like,
I think it's even more than 100% of the time it's a parenting issue.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. You know why I'm not gonna say 100% of the time? Cause there's always, I ain't gonna front, my nigga. There's always outliers, dog. Always.
I think it's
You
weird
see
too. But to be that bad, to be that outlash, there had to be little microaggressions and a bunch of shit that built up to it till they felt that bold. Okay, not just gonna come out the gate that bold.
I can't really. I don't know. Like, I just know life is strange and there's always outliers. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be one motherfucker that got good mother and father and
they still wilding.
Just
They
go to school and just act crazy. Like,
they wind up sauteing dicks in the freezer and shit.
It's always gonna be one motherfucker like that. Like, but for the most part, that should be a parenting issue. Like,
I agree with that because and like even with this, like what really made me like pay attention to parenting a lot more was when I worked with the Department of Developmental Services in the state, and I saw how developmentally delayed people still could learn, but they still would do stupid mistakes. They're 50 years old, and you got to tell them to chew their food. So if this person's 5 years old, I could have more patience with them. I need to teach them better. You know, so it just made me a more appreciative parent. Yeah.
If you talk to your kids and all that shit, they ain't really gonna. If you don't glorify certain stupid shit that niggas be glorifying in front of your kids, like I never brought my kids to the hood, like never.
Yeah.
Never brought them, especially my son. Like hell no. But I never brought either one of my kids to the hood, like never, like to my hood, never. Like, for what? So niggas could be the hell no, I don't glorify none of that shit. To my kids, that street shit is bum shit. Cause right now it is bum shit. It ain't like when we was growing up and we was seeing niggas with money in the street. It ain't like that now. Like,
yo, what do you recall on the Big Meech 50 issue? You heard anything about that?
Yeah, but I just think I don't know about Meech being a snitch. Like, I need some proof. Like, just cause niggas saying it, like how?
He's saying he a snitch?
That's what. Yeah, that's the whole discrepancy. He trying to say the nigga a snitch.
I thought he was just pissed at him because he was chilling with Rick Ross.
Yeah, he is, but that's what it went from that to you a snitch. Like now the nigga everybody trying to say Meech is a rat. Yeah.
No, he must want it because that's a good way to be on site with a nigga.
Yeah, that shit is different. Like,
Meech probably on parole. He probably can't even do any of those shit, that crazy shit.
He on something, but he ain't. That nigga is 60 years old, man. This nigga's a grown ass nigga, man.
Yeah, this
nigga ain't no kid. Like, he ain't about to be frolicking around doing this. A street nigga. He ain't about to be. This a old street nigga. He not, but he did 20 years in jail. He was already like damn near 40 or 40 when he went to jail.
Yeah.
So like, nigga, come on, my nigga. Like, this a grown ass nigga. Like, this ain't no kid. Like, he ain't about to be playing these internet games. That nigga probably just happy to be home. Let the nigga. This is what I'm saying about 50. This was shit I don't like. Let the nigga be home and just enjoy the air, nigga. This nigga ain't been home a year. You already running around antagonizing the nigga. Like, chill the fuck out, man.
Yo, okay. This is another portion of this video I did want to get into. What up?
Sure. It is something that's going on, but I'm not an expert. But from what I know it is, and something it hides something bigger than that.
Posted to our Reddit page where I got this from.
Oh,
that's to my son. You can't say. You can't say that one to my son, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, them niggas in them other countries don't really be playing all that playing shit. They don't all that disrespecting, all that shit is wild. They don't be playing like that.
And I think Baba is that like uncle?
Huh?
Like Baba? She said, "Okay, Baba." Yeah, isn't that like uncle? So this guy that slapped the shit
out
of
her.
her.
I think Baba is daddy, ain't it? Or Papa? I think I don't know.
Even know, but he slapped the taste out that.
Now you disrespect my son, and I'm giving you a warning, bitch. And you disrespecting me, but you shouldn't You shouldn't put your hands on the lady. 1 minute that ain't no.
Them niggas in them other countries don't care nothing about that. You know how in America they be like, or in Western countries they be like, don't put your hands on women and shit like. They don't be thinking like that in them other countries. They be what them is shit. Them even in them South American countries they be shooting women like it ain't nothing.
So I watched this video and it had to be over in Europe, Eastern Europe or something. And it was at a bar, and a lady walked up and was yelling in a staff member's face, and he just sat there stoic. And then she slapped him. He cocked back, backhanded this bitch. She slid across the floor into the bar. Nobody lifted a finger. She got up, fixed her skirt, and sat down. It's like he hit the reset button on that bitch.
That shit crazy. Like in them other countries, they don't really be top. But I ain't going front. The women still be trying shit though. Like you know what I'm saying? They still be like women ain't scary. I give them that. Like,
well, when you react as sheerly based on emotion, you kind of don't think of the consequences all the time. You know,
true.
Like obviously this chick, she's from there. And she knew she fucked up once she got popped, and she didn't keep going. Did I send you that video?
I think she should have. That little girl probably should have knew better by that country she was in. Should have probably knew better than to play with that man. Like,
you're a kid, any kid, and you my kid. I'm gonna have to show up. Yep, do up and f you up. Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of people be crazy over their kids too. Like stop playing with people's kids. Like
for real.
Playing with people's kids. Like a lot of people be insane over their kids and willing to die and go to jail over little shit too. Like stop playing with people's kids. For real. Like
hold up. Let's I wanted to see their other take on it. Bam.
But he also started to laugh until the smack hit. Ooh, who's next? I'm gonna smack each and every one of you motherfuckers. Yeah. Someone else got something to say? Someone else got a little jokey joke? Huh? Because if you think you're a clown and a comedian and you got these jokes, I'll clap. I'll clap for you.
That shit will silence the crowd.
Hey,
for real.
That shit again. And I'm on my lunch break. I'm off to work. Do that shit again, and you're gonna f around and find out. All right, kids. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Don't do that. You have no respect for adults. None. You know
and
what you did.
they replayed that slap a bunch of times
too. Oh my God. You test the waters.
All right. Here.
So what's the temperature of the waters?
So my son, you can't say. You can't say that one to my son, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
You bent down to say some shit to
He slapped her for real too, like a grown person.
Yeah.
The whole crowd said, "Ooh!" You heard that? Watch.
Say that okay?
The whole crowd said, "Ooh!"
What did she say?
She said, "Okay, bye-bye," and she bent down, looking at the kid like she was about to say it again.
Yeah,
and she ate those words.
She said, "Okay, bye-bye." But you want to know what she did when she said it? She didn't even look at him.
No.
So while he's telling her, "Yo, can you stop?" She going, "Okay, bye-bye," and she goes to lean into the kid to say something else. Yo, is he wrong?
No.
Yes. Do I care? Hell no.
No.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Because he pause. Because the crazy shit is right. Every adult on earth would be like he wrong, but I get it. Like you be like, man, little girl, probably you need to learn a lesson. Because if you don't, you're gonna keep doing that shit to people, and one day that shit really ain't gonna turn out your way for real. Like playing them type of games, like. And then you ain't about to mess my kid up playing like because you want to bully him. And I understood why he did that too. Like I'm defending my kid. Like you ain't about to mess my kid up, bullying my kid. Like that nigga slapped the shit out that little girl.
He slapped the taste. I think her offspring felt that slap. He slapped the eggs out her uterus.
I don't like bullies either, like so I get it too. Like,
yeah, that's one of my pet peeves too. I hate
that shit.
I hate bullies with a passion.
Yeah, I hate bullies. Like, stop bullying people, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit corny. Cause the people that be bullying people, they always end up fucked up at the end of life.
True.
You rarely see like people that was bullies successful. They either die before they get to be old, or they end up being bums. Like that's just
that's
what it
true.
be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out Motivate to Move on Instagram. I haven't been looking at the gram. People on the gram usually don't hang out too long. They pop in and pop out, so I usually leave gram running in the background. But yo, if you discovering us on the gram, go ahead and hit me with that follow. Come back anytime.
Shit, I'm surprised they let that shit. They ain't dead you on the gram for that. Like, I'm surprised.
You know, we were just having a conversation about bullies, and they killed it for hate speech.
Yeah, I don't. Instagram weird. Like, I ain't, man.
I was
algorithm is goofy.
Streaming there anymore. I was gonna say, you know what? It's just not even worth it. If they're gonna keep killing the stream, and then these streams aren't staying up, it'd be nice if they would have stayed up. Like in the live stream, they're gone right after I ended. It's gone.
Yeah, that shit is pointless though, for real.
Yeah.
To be honest with you though, but yeah, that shit crazy, man. That little girl was unruly. Both little girls. The first girl was unruly. The second girl kind of deserved that slap, but the dude was still dead wrong. Like, that makes sense. Like,
you know,
that makes sense. Like,
you know, it is like, do not do that to my son. Do not do that to my son. Okay, bye. And she was about to do. You can't say that. And she looked like she was about to say. He didn't even give her a chance to say it.
You know what's crazy? She probably after she got slapped, she probably said, "I was just gonna apologize." Now motherfuckers start lying when they flip the scenario. Say, "Oh, I was about to apologize."
Sorry. All I wanted to do was say sorry.
That nigga slapped fire out that little girl. Jesus Christ! Like,
shit. We got here. Okay, so another thing that we were talking about, like Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez has been giving illegals advice on how to avoid ICE. Now,
you can't avoid ICE.
No, Tom Homan is asked the DOJ to investigate her because she's basically telling people to break the law. She's giving on her platform. So the DOJ and Ocasio-Cortez's office was nervous whether they were going to take it serious or not, and reached out to the DOJ to see if there was an open investigation on her.
You want my take on it?
What's up?
If I'm standing on a corner and I'm looking out while niggas selling drugs and I'm telling them, yo, look out, the police coming. Don't I go to jail too?
Oh yeah. And
isn't that like a conspiracy or something like that? Ain't that a conspiracy, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
AOC, that's a conspiracy. That is a conspiracy, lady. Like, you might want to shut up. Like,
and she's literally giving advice and passing out pamphlets telling people to break the law.
Yeah, nah, you
literally.
Yeah, nah, I don't get this. The crazy thing, right?
And
this is my issue, right? This is my issue. This world is a big world. Like, why? What's the like? I don't get what's the obsession. Y'all trying to fuck this country up and then like make it so everybody got to run everywhere else? I don't get it. Like, you can't just let everybody here. Like, that don't make no sense. Like,
well, I don't know what it is, but it's not just us doing it. Europe is doing the same shit, and they've like they have European countries where like 90% of their people that live there now are all migrants. And
do you think this is a ploy for them to steal these people homeland?
Possibly. I don't know.
Why are y'all leaving where it's warm? Y'all leaving where it's warm, nice and warm. Y'all got all the resources and shit there, but y'all running here. What though? I don't understand that shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, cause y'all can easily build. Like, it's enough of y'all that done came here already. Y'all should have enough money to build up somewhere in y'all home. Build y'all little town in y'all homeland. Get y'all some cement trucks. Pave some roads. Like, I don't. Is it that hard to do that shit over there?
I don't think so. I know some people that were here that got deported and they went back there and they made a comfortable life for themselves.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get, like, I'm confused. Like, I don't like. Can't you just buy like some, like, if you gotta you come over here, right? Y'all already been over here. Y'all already done generated money. Can't you just send some money over there and just build some shit over there? I don't get why.
Well,
like,
some of them are doing that. You can't knock them.
Yeah, but we need all of them to do that. The little bit, it's like very few of them niggas. That a lot of them come here and say, "Fuck home, I don't never want to go back." You know
Well,
what I'm
there's a
saying?
huge chunk of the Mexican economy depends on illegal migration. A huge chunk of their economy that is. So,
what you mean?
Like there's a chunk of the Mexican economy and Central South American economy that depends on the people that are here sending money back home. So some people are here making
even
money.
that though, even that is asinine. That don't make no goddamn sense. Like,
Well,
what?
it's not our problem, but yeah, but
I don't even know how does that make sense when y'all got all the drugs down there? Like, I don't need what
up here, and the money from up here is going
is
down
there. That's what I'm saying. So I don't like what?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Because even like Colombia, for instance, right? As much money as they made from the 70s to the 80s, that had to be billions of dollars.
Oh, definitely.
Nigga, y'all could have built some crazy shit over there with that money. Like, cause I bet at one time they was saying the banks in Miami had like 10 times the amount of money that other banks in other states had from that coke that during the cocaine cowboys era and all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? If Pablo and them niggas was having money where they couldn't even put it nowhere, what about the people you didn't hear about? Like, so they having money. So it ain't like motherfuckers ain't having no money. Like me, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Motherfuckers having money, they just building shit. That's a fact. They're trying to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing. Fresh and Fit has been quiet for a while. They haven't had no shit. But I'm seeing on my timeline, it says Myron calls ice on Fresh's Lion X Daisy live. You hear anything
Weird.
about
That nigga just Myron's so weird. You know what it is with Myron? You know why I ignore him? Cause he I noticed I peeped his play. You know what he do when he get super cold? He'd just go on Twitter and make a space shitting on Black Americans, and he'd try to get his steam up like that. I figured that's another play too. That's why that's another tactic niggas is using. I'm gonna tell you who the niggas in the UK starting to do that shit with all these podcasts. Every time them niggas in the UK have a podcast, somehow Black Americans is their topic. They don't got shit else to talk about, like, so they using us as like for clout for real, like. And if you tell them that, they're gonna get mad, but it's true. Like, nigga, why y'all keep we ain't never gonna hear no Black Americans make no podcast and bring up Black Brits for what? We don't even know what y'all eat or do. We don't know nothing about y'all for real. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we don't know shit about y'all. Like, that shit crazy. But I noticed that's like the new clout chase move right now. Like, you start losing your fans and shit. Just go on a platform and just shit on Black Americans. Somehow you'll start getting steam. Like, shit. Myron does that a lot. Does that a lot.
Yeah, because I haven't heard nothing from that dude.
He ice cold. Nigga, ice cold out here in these streets.
And this channel is Myron Gaines X.
Mm-hmm.
See. Yeah, I haven't even. I never even. I'm subscribed to it. I don't even remember subscribing.
Yeah, that nigga ice cold in these streets, nigga. That's probably the FedEx channel, the one that he had all that other shit on. He just changed the name of it. The FedEx, whatever.
Yeah.
That nigga is stupid. If he would have kept doing that and stayed on that route, he would have been straight. That nigga is a goofball. He let the white supremacists use him as a tool. Now that's all he like basically a white supremacist.
This is the one where
he ain't black. He act like he black. That's why he's an Arab, nigga. He's an Arab.
Arabs are classified as Caucasian.
It's Caucasian.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're Caucasian now,
Arab.
according to the European census.
Right. He's an Arab.
All right. So, hey, we could wrap it up unless you got something else you want to get into. I had a couple of things, but we could save them for another.
You can wrap it up. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's get
boom, 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 boom.
Get I'm gonna go out with Pussy in Paris. Sean Silver. This song is called Pussy in Paris. Please make sure you go in and give my cuz some spins on Spotify. Yo, but as usual, we like to thank everyone who comes to the podcast and supports us every weekend. Shout out to all the homies. Every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Join us here. So we'll see you later, man. Peace out. Hard.
You so high, mommy. V2 shoes. You look like you work a lot, mommy. Voulez-vous coucher?